Hello? Hello? It's art time. But it's cringe art time this time. We're not making art, we are showing art. Welcome to the stream. Are you ready to look at my old cringy characters? Paka was first, indeed, and then we had Parsage, then we had Pupa, we had Apollo, we have Andy, we have Furbex, and we have more Paka. Apollo? Already said Apollo. God damn. Oh. How is everybody? Oh, sorry, webcam. I was like 1 centimeter to the left. Earth. It's time for Earth. I have been selecting right before stream a little bit because either there were some books in here that also had like a lot of like scribbles for comics and stuff, and a lot of like sketches that are definitely like they're not interesting at all. Some things had my name on it, some things have like references to other things. So I don't, and like some things are like very repetitive. Like I tried to draw the same character like 5 times. I also found a decent chunk of porn, which I also can show. So I have filtered that out as well because that's not. Oh, why is my antennas are not working? Why are my antennas not working? Is this the wrong Tamagotchi file? Give me a moment. Ah, yeah, this is the one that starts with poop. Let's turn off my heater because it's getting very hot in here, and that's true. I have looked at porn. I have looked at the porn. Yeah, unfortunately, and there's some like, and I have to make like a disclaimer. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna skip through, even in the books that I have, because there's a decent chunk of stuff that's like not safe for work-ish and or graphic-ish that I'm not sure if I can show, even though it's like quote-unquote pen art and stuff. So I just want to be safe, and we're gonna like skip through some things. We're gonna skip through some things that's like referencing real-life people that I knew in my life, just in case. I don't know if anybody's here and if anybody remembers any of that old fucking art, but they're not gonna get to see it. Oh, you did? Can I see later? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I actually, let me actually, did I have camo set up already? 85 stream streak for Parsage. Damn. Holy shit. Let me update the leaderboard while we switch to, oh, hey, Annie. The leaderboard. Let's see, Parsage. 85. It's called hentai and it's art. It's called hentai and it's fucking art, okay? Oh. Okay, let me see. I don't think I have camo. I did leave camo in, right? I was smart like that. Oh, was it in drawing actually? Maybe it was in this scene. It was not. I was not smart. Okay. Oh no, wait. We did it in comfy chat. I'm silly. Hi. Oh, I'm mixing all my scenes up. It's been, oh damn, you immediately see my greasy fingerprints. I'm sorry, I ate food. Let's make sure my head is not completely in the way. Also, don't bother with this cable. I forgot to charge my phone, which I use right there, and I don't want it to turn off. I can only like get it out of the way so far. So yeah, we gotta work with that. My antenna, my husband. Would you believe it if I say that I actually haven't drawn any antenna art? Like at all, not even like Tenna. I haven't drawn any of them. Nothing, anything of it. Oh, that's my cup. Ooh. Ooh. It's my tea. Okay. In the meantime, as I go through my old art, I'm gonna also try to like theme it a little bit around some characters that I know like are reoccurring. Which is gonna make it interesting because I have also selected everything and I've like put everything in order of like oldest to like most recent traditional art. There's no digital art in here. Hello? Who's slapping me? Captain Roman! Hello. Hi. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hi Cyrone. Thank you so much for your sweet, sweet words. This is what the kids do nowadays, right? Yeah. Yeah. I will now reiterate a phrase I said last time. Your hands look pretty. I want to compare hand size. My hands are actually pretty normal size. What is... Look, this is my phone case. This is my phone case. This is my hand. Like, they're pretty decent size. Okay, my desk is a little covered in hair. Like... That's a normal hand size. I can like... Actually, I have to type like this because otherwise my nails are in the way. This is normal hand size. Not normal hand size. Normal hand size. I want to know, chat. I want to know. Is this is normal hand size, right? I don't know, maybe how did I hold? So this is how you hold it. That's normal. You wanted to hold hands. What is that? Oh my god, it's made in the UK. Anyway. You've seen smaller? See? I'm not so small. I'm average size. I would show my foot size. However, we cannot show porn on Twitch, so... Oh no, we gotta wait with that. Hi, bye. Welcome, welcome. Hello. I'm gonna move all my stuff. And we're gonna start with the oldest shit in the pile that I've selected. You may notice that's a lot of sound. That's a lot of books. It is very much a lot of books. And a lot of maps. A lot of folders. And a lot of art in general. Don't worry. We're not gonna throw it like 100%. Throwing shit around. Indeed. I hope my cats didn't get startled actually. Don't mind the old stickers on this book. It was old. Actually, let me see if... Was this a book that I needed to show? There was some stuff here that I wanted to show. My love for... Apparently... Let me see. Because there's also some... Okay, there's another rule. Aside from like cringe art, we also don't do any vent art. It's like, oh my god, did I find a lot of vent art. Jesus Christ, it's fucking ridiculous. Okay, this is... was this the oldest? I think this is the... Might be the oldest. I might have switched the first two up actually, let me check. Disrespect your surrounding. That's not a... Yeah, I think this is older. This is younger. Sorry. This is younger. So we start with the other one. Indeed. I did it correctly. Thank you, past me. I'm going to break my fucking laptop the moment I enter stream and Wi-Fi disconnects. Oh no! No, I hope it reconnects quickly. Okay. I wanted to show like these first. My tea is in the way. Give me a moment. Okay. I wanna get it. Let me move some stuff. I have to like move quite a lot. Oh, the fart broke my neck. Jesus. Why you break my neck? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna move my microphone a little bit. Gotta move the webcam. Hopefully it keeps picking it up correctly. Hi Bram, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I want to say this looks good. This looks good. Don't get me wrong. I will have a lot of commentary and I will have a lot of like talks about certain things, and I might call it quote unquote bad art. But I do want to say none of this is bad. Like, oh shit, the camera's like lagging. Oh shit. No, don't start lagging now. Come on. Let me check. I want to say, while we wait for the camera to like work its way through this emotional crisis that it's having, I want to say like none of this is like bad in a way of like, oh my god, this art like doesn't make any sense. This art is ugly as fuck. Nobody will like this. It's my journey from yeah, it's just my journey from like as an artist. Like this is, I think this is basically where it started, where I started to become serious about what I wanted to do with my hobby as like being art. Let's see, has it already? Okay, no, it's still very laggy. Is it laggy on you guys' end actually? Let me double check. Let me check. Oh, it's not laggy on your end. It's only laggy on camo. Sorry, I'm doing some spells. It is a little bit delayed though. God damn it, that's annoying. Okay, it was very laggy on my end. I'm so sorry. Stop flicking the thingies. Yeah, that's my check. Like. Also, I do want to remind everybody, I am, especially because I'm like keeping an eye on an extra window here. Oh, no, actually I have to keep a track of like camo and my mod view then, because I have to keep track of 3 windows and read the chat. So I will miss messages. Do not take it personally. Let me know with a TTS if you want to say something that you really don't want to be missed. Or try there's also an highlight messages. That might also work. It might like pop out of the screen a little bit. Not literally, but like. Hi Elias, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Well, I saved the VOD. I got my mine PC in the shop and I want to rewatch it on the big screen. Yeah. This VOD will, unless something happens where like I accidentally show my name. But I should have filtered that out. That should be filtered out. Unless something like really bad happens, I will keep the VOD up. If it does go wrong for some reason, I have to take the VOD off. This will also be uploaded on YouTube, and if that happens, I might be looking at my editor really nicely and ask them if they want to upload it sooner rather than later. Wait, is the TTS not visible? I mean, the sound alerts had been working again, so I kind of figured that the TTS was working again, but you're right, we haven't never really checked it anymore. I think it was just coincidence and I kind of... Also, I wanted to say at the beginning of the stream, once we start, I want to pop in maybe a call with Andy as he's working in Blender. We're gonna hang out and talk about art and shit. Let me see. Oh, I might have kept it... Oh, I didn't. I probably didn't turn the TTS on again. Let me turn on the TTS, and we're gonna check if it works. Rewards. Points. I love me some points. Very tasty. Very scrumptious. Oh yeah. Oh, it's all off. It's all off. How the fuck did you guys do downloaders? What the fuck?
TTS my titties.
Oh, yes, there it is. There it is. No promises, of course, that it will keep working, because this is
Balls und Dickes.
Balls and dickums. Balls and dickums. Indeed. Indeed. Well, hey, it works. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. I'll just be drawing. Mama requested Mama requested art. I comply.
All the
Fuck,
huggies for the Marley. She deserves it, for she is very cool.
No, you. Let me ask if Andy's ready or if Andy still wants to.
We need a co-work stream to do tiles sometime or just talk about them.
Yeah, we need to start working on those tiles, man. They have been the bane of my existence, and with that I mean they have been an iceberg that I've been looking up to and did not dare to climb. Damn, you gotta work. You gotta wake up at 5 a.m. Jesus, yeah. If you're already tired, go take care of yourself and make sure that you have enough sleep for tomorrow before you gotta wake up again. Have a good night.
I can word you through the tiles.
That would be nice. I don't like the tiles. Let me call Andy. Plum. Oh, and I gotta switch Discord audio. Let's see. Andy. Hello. How's Blender going?
Pretty good.
Sweet.
Working on texture, not really happy with it. That's why I'm tweaking with it and playing with it.
You sure you don't think it's gonna be annoying while I'll blabber in your ear, the chat and stuff?
I have been watching anime, and let me see. Eden of the East, and can I please tell you how it started and how it's going?
Please.
Alright, so quick side rant. Let me actually turn off the AC because it's blasting like hell.
I also want to say to chat real quick, the first few artworks that we're gonna see have been like heavily not really traced, because I did like what's the word? I did not trace it, but they're coming out of a how to do art book, like for cartoons and anime specifically. But I think this is pretty good, you know, checking out some proportions. And it's a little big, but you know, these are some good proportions. Once you see the art that I do without references, with no idea of what my art style is, once you see those, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, there's it. That's very obvious. But these are pretty cute, you know. I think I might still even have the art book. It's just in another box in like in storage. So I don't think I ever threw away those books. Those books were my life, man. Damn. Hi Tav. How you doing? You can also see they're basically all the same, like the same sort of pose, just with different clothing. Another one. This one has his other leg up. But I would say proportion-wise and like style-wise, these are quite good. These are quite good. And I kind of see where I get the weird big arm thing from when I look at my past art. Because oh boy. But I have to say, disclaimer. The style of this artwork comes from a book. This was not my own. I was simply copying. Always happy to be awake when you're on, even if I can't sleep. I hope you are well, Plant Wife. Well, I have been well. I have. I am currently showing my artwork. This was old art. I think this was some of the first art where I got serious and was like wanting to be better at drawing a specific style, which in this case I think it was more an anime book. But looking at it, I'm kind of thinking like it was more cartoon and anime mixed. So I guess that's also where my kind of style comes from. I feel like my style is neither like 100%. Neither 100% art, neither like absolutely not 100% anime. I think here you can see it in the face. I started to experiment myself. Did not go well because I don't even know what this character is supposed to be. Maybe some kind of voodoo specialist? I don't know. I don't know. This was also pretty cute. Like, what the hell? I don't remember drawing this, but I definitely drew this. Oh, that was also like... There was a book. One of the books had like artwork from one of my siblings in it, and was signed by them, so I can use that against them. They drew some funny shit. I'm gonna send a message later and be like, why did you drew a fat bunny lady, a fat bunny suit lady in my art book? And this is some of the first comics I drew, I guess. Like, I don't remember a whole lot of these. I remember being very proud, and I remember using the word Finn because I saw that on these like old cartoons and stuff. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know which language it was, aside from the fact that it meant the end. And I didn't want to use the end or the Dutch word einde because that was longer and I wanted to preserve space. And this is very good. This is very good that I went through that box because like beforehand, because I found an entire map, not sized like this one. Like, this one's rather small. I have like, what's it, A4 printer papers type map or folder, just filled with failed fucking comics, but like sorted in such a way that it goes from like the oldest to the most recent. And I loved seeing that, and I hope we get to those so I can show you guys like that is something I explained earlier in an earlier stream where I was like, yeah, I have this tendency to like, I had this tendency to think of like a cool scene and then be like, oh, that would be really good as a comic. I want to make that an entire story. But then to start the story, you start with like introducing the characters, introducing the environment, and like with, you know, the boring stuff. And I never got to make like the full comics. Like sometimes I would start with like the scene and try to work around it. And sometimes I would just start with the boring stuff and never get the motivation to work on it so far that I would get to the fucking cool stuff that I thought about. But this was old comics, old silly comics. I don't know. It's not funny. It's not funny. It doesn't even make any sense because at some point I didn't have space. So I'm not even sure how this goes. Oh, I think it goes like this. And then, oh no, it's I'm sorry, it's so stupid. These are so stupid. But they're cute. They're cute to look at. I think this was like preschool. Not preschool. What's it? Elementary. End of elementary, I think. This by the way is an entire fucking comic, but the bullshit is in fucking Dutch, I think. Also, is Andy back yet?
What's in the back? I've always been here.
Oh, I thought you were going away and turn off the AC, and then I started blabbering.
The remote is literally next to me. I've been waiting this whole time.
I am so sorry. My god. Start. Please continue. Please.
Okay, I'll try to be quick about this rant. So, no, listening to you is not annoying because I've been listening to whatever the hell. I've been watching Eden of the East or something. And it started as, hey, I'm this one guy with amnesia and I'm like a super secret agent that gets like a whole bunch of millions of monies and I have to change the world with it. And it's kind of like a death game and only one person can change the world because they're gonna die. Anyway, now we're fighting a lady who picks off men up off of the streets, ties them to chairs and cuts off their wieners.
What?
And now she has wings? What is happening?
I need to see that. Damn.
There was unironically a device which you like close in and it cuts whatever was in the center.
Jesus.
And I kid you not, she gets naked into her underwear before cutting off people's wieners. And I'm just watching this like, and the main protagonist goes like, by the way, every single time instead of saying penis, they say Johnny. Every single time. And the main character says, maybe you don't like Johnnies because you've never felt what it's like to be loved by a Johnny. And I'm literally just, I pause everything that I was doing. I take my hands off of my keyboard and I'm like, what the hell am I watching?
I want to know what you've been watching. I'm gonna look that up. Send me the title of that anime and holy shit.
I sure as hell I'm gonna do that, although that happens in like, what, episode 7, 8?
Damn.
Also, apparently this anime was made in like 2009.
Oh yeah, those are good times. Actually, I have been seeing some videos of like some old 90s anime that I kind of want to check out because they're like one of them was just like they're not made with a specific story in mind. I think it was just made to look good. I'm like, I want to see that. I want to see it when animators go 1,000 fucking %. And I don't think I've ever seen that one. Oh no, this shit is in English. That's it. This is not elementary.
Oh, so early.
This was like start middle school. First class middle school. Yeah.
I was looking at your comics, at least the pages before, and for some reason I just had the idea of, you know the ones with the bunnies and the snakes?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just had the mental image of voicing them, but using only sounds.
You mean like voice sounds or also like sound effects?
Wait, can you flip a little bit back so... Okay, I'm waiting for the thingy to... The stream has a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It was acting quite weird on my end, so it might have actually caught a little bit of a delay. Also, can I just say, I think the only reason that this is a rock is because I misshapen his head and wasn't satisfied with it, so I changed it to a rock. And then I just added a rock here and I continue with the rock, but he was actually supposed to like... Oh my god.
Okay, I see stuff.
Was that the delay?
Yes.
That's insane. That's at least a fucking half a minute.
Well, I think half of a half I was waiting for you to stop,
Oh, okay.
finish talking.
Okay, that's not bad.
That sounds rude, by the way.
I was waiting for you to shut the fuck up.
Not like that. What I meant by voicing with sounds is like...
That is kind of fitting though. That is kind of fitting. I am very, very embarrassed by this art, might I just add. It's very... It's very...
Emily,
Yeah?
not to be supporting as your friend, but this is genuinely good. Imagine I'm a random old man off of the streets. Damn, you made this when you were young? Back in my day, I used to suck at art. I still do. Well done, though.
And this was before I knew about the rule with comics, or at least what they do often with mangas is where they like I think they have this unspoken rule where you shouldn't have more than 6 panels on your pages because that will clutter the page. Or at least you should have it so sparingly that it happens like once in your story, but like past me didn't care, man. Look at all these fucking panels. Welcome back, Gata! What did I miss? I joined, then immediately left to take the trash out. We've been talking about the art. Old art. Old art that I made with just random creatures. These were not even OCs. This was just random art. This was my anime era where I was like, oh, I really want to become, anime. Beautiful. These are supposed to be wings. These were supposed to be wings. Why is he crying? Who the fuck is this? I don't know. Raj, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're looking at my old art. This is like start middle school. So please don't judge me. I make better art now. I have learned from my mistakes. But I do want to say, this is not a, oh, look at all this crappy art, man. This is sort of like also me wanting to go through this with you as a motivation to also show like, especially now that I'm looking at art like this, I'm seeing all these things that I had trouble working on. And this is what I mean when I say I picked just parts of art that I wasn't good at and I started working on that. Don't care that the rest isn't good yet, because, you know, I can't work on everything all at once. Throughout the years, like, for example, take this for example, like very, very generically, I'd say the hair, the wings, the shoulder, and like her upper body. Just like her upper body, her hair, and her wings are like quite, you know, quite in a rough state. So I can see that over time I worked on how do I position shoulders? How do I connect that to a torso? How do I make decent looking flowing hair? How do I make logical wings, like physically and anatomically logical wings? And that's just, I don't know, it has a nice thing to it as well. But I am skipping through a bunch of stuff though. Huh?
I want to say two things.
Yeah.
When I say that your art is pretty, and I mean the old art, I mean, this is kind of ugly. This is kind of bad. This is the kind of thing that a child would make.
Yeah. And that's
Because
logical,
that's what it
because I was a
was.
child. You know, I was what, 13 years old?
For that time, this is honestly amazing. Is it generally good? What you're making is generally good.
This was my art as a 13-year-old girl that was obsessed with anime, did not have as much like internet connection as of yet. Like the internet when I was younger was a very, very different field to go through. Now you have like literally everything in your grasp, and like back then it wasn't as easy to find like the right websites, the right tutorials, the right source material to like work on stuff. Especially me knowing that we didn't have that much money, I was definitely doing well with the resources that I have, which was a very scarce internet connection and a few how to draw anime books. And this is the start of it. This was like me starting out, like knowing like I want to start working on characters and I want to go into the anime corner. So that's where I went. Wouldn't have placed it at 13 years old. He was way better than me. I still can't draw. But you can. If you want to, you can. That's why I'm showing this. For those who have seen like the stuff that I post on Discord and Blue Sky, you know, and now also Subscribestar, like, you know what I can do. Is it like the best? No, but it's pretty good. For, you know, where I am at the moment. This fucking brought me there. This fucking brought that character that you see on screen here today. Late dial-up and early broadband was kind of fucked up. It was fucked up. It was very unstable. And like I said, if you didn't know about a website, like there was no social media, as far as I know. There were some forums. That was our form of social media. Like, it wasn't just go on the internet and just click on all the apps that are available nowadays. Apps weren't a thing. For those youngsters out there, you probably shouldn't be here if you don't know that apps weren't the fucking thing, because you might not be old enough. Apps weren't a thing when our internet started up. Hi Kay! Welcome to the stream, how you doing? Yeah?
You know, for your time and for the resources you had, you've been doing very well, and I want to say that this art is really nice to put into perspective not only how much you've improved until then, but how much you've been improving ever since, you know, before 13 years old.
Yeah.
Also, second thing, I don't know why I just had the mental image of like, see these massive bazongas? See these boobies? This is the flat chest that we started with.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't. And this is why I wanted to do this stream as well. I have some art, man. I have some art where I try to draw sexy, and it's just The thinnest fucking thighs ever. Oh my god. Oh, I think we're lagging again. On both ends this time.
Wait, are you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Yeah,
say.
it's lagging. I don't know why though.
In my day, my mom wouldn't let me draw tits.
My mom had no idea I was drawing this. Also, this is just what was this? A little jittery. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Should I try and see if I can turn Firefox off? I won't have a Let me turn some stuff off. Okay, that helped. That helped. That was better. That is better. I would like my mod fuel to stay on, but if we have to, we'll turn Firefox off because it's just very heavy. No, I'm asking a lot. Like, this is the new PC, but I am asking a lot from this PC. Okay, I'm running a lot of programs right now. At your age, I was transferring mods for games via floppy disk to my own PC, which was from a brand that went bankrupt in 2000. I had a 6 gigs of hard drive space and had to juggle it. Oh man, yeah, the floppy disks. Jeez, floppy disks were the shit, man. They were funny. They had that like little window that you could like. Pew, 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 pew. I would ruin my floppy disk by doing that, but it was satisfying. I was not good with computers, but I was good with a pen and a piece of paper. I was, as a kid, we can see. Oh, let me show you this one first. This one has some rough shoulders as well. You know, I gotta show you the rough stuff, not only the pretty stuff. There's definitely. What's her vagina doing? I did not know how to connect legs to. I did not know how a pelvis worked in artwork. So she has the strongest fucking front wedgie ever. And that was not intentional. You see, I tried to draw a pelvis, but like proportions, man. That you can see what I mean when I say like there's some good stuff here, like the hand, the arm, the face is pretty decent. Her hair is a little weird, but that's just her hair was weird in the fucking cartoon, man. I tried to add some clothing wrinkles, but there was also some spaces where it went wrong. You know.
I swear it's so funny to me just to add mental sounds to every single drawing. Like her eyes are so weird, and the way that they're looking at the forehead, my mental sound is just. Huh?
This eye is good. That eye, not so much. Everyone got their ass and thighs liposuctioned. Wait, they're not the worst. It's like there are parts which are rough and some which are much stronger. That's exactly what I say when I looked at my art when I was done, and I would often like. This is what I would often do. I would look at the art and I would be looking at it and think to myself, okay, what do I not like about this? That is like, what do I not like the most? That's the thing I'm gonna work on first. And so I fixed the crotch thing by drawing somebody with a skirt. Her eyes are a lot worse. I have to admit, those are not as good of eyes as these are. But she has some nice hair. I like the part that's like not in the middle. And then like I was obsessed with her hair doing the, I don't know, the bangs swooping under the rest of the hair, sort of like that style. Like, oh, look at that cute little wing. That's a cutie patootie. This was another character. I would say this is actually really good. Like, I was working on some shoulders here. I was adding some shoulder strength. You know? The eyes are good. The hair, well, she doesn't have any hair in the back apparently. But like, she had like this shawl, I think, around her hair, and like she was like the punk some sort of punk girl, not punk, but like She had interesting hair. She had interesting anime hair that I wanted to draw, and I think I pulled that off quite well as a 13-year-old. I mask. I went to repair my bicycle. I came back from home, leaving at the workshop because it would last till tomorrow. Put my keys in the door and receive a message: the bicycle's fixed. Jesus. At least your bicycle's fixed. But you know what the problem with this was? You know, this is not a problem. This is, if you continue this is a problem. If you want to work on character design yourself. What I did here is draw existing characters that had good designs that I did not design myself. And so they're looking really interesting. Their anatomy is rough, but they're looking rather interesting. Then comes me trying to make my own character. This is not like witch specifically, but like cartoon specifically. And yeah, it's kind of rough. Here was it me trying to make some kind of alto character. And yeah, no, it's definitely a little rough. I fucked up with the mouse, so I gave her lipstick, even though I hated lipstick. And I did not want her to have lipstick. Added the slightest of booba room. Because, fuck me, I guess. No boobs. I had barely any boobs as a 13-year-old, okay? Went all the way back to get it, praise the power of machinery. God of lightning and energy. It's not that bad, honestly. It does hold on a bit. If this, like I said, this is the start, and you will definitely see something of all this old art back in what I draw nowadays. Let's see if there's anything else interesting. Just get scribbles and what's that? Okay, this is not signed, but this is definitely one is drawn by that one is drawn by my sibling. And then I tried, and I overworked the thing way too much because I kept fucking up the lines. But then I tried to draw a small version, and that one's actually funny. Look. That one's actually kind of funny. Okay, let's see. This is like a folder full of shite. And it's a little awkward to like put it on the table because it flops closed all the time. So I'm gonna like hold the thing on my lap and we're just gonna go through it like piece by piece, so to say. This is not interesting. This has my name on it. That's why I also... What is this? This is actually... What the fuck? When was this? When was this? Oh, I gave up real fast. I was like... I had stuck all these pieces of paper together, I think, to like use it as a sketchbook, but I only do this. This is not bad, but this is definitely not from that time era. This is from a little later, because I did not have that game until halfway middle school? Let's see, where are we? Where are we with the arts? Any?
Is that character from a Sonic thing?
No, this is Knights. I don't know what her games are called anymore. She's some kind of dream character.
The jester-looking person. The first time I ever saw that was probably in a Flash game where it was like a turn-based thing, and you would see like Sonic and Sonic OCs and pixel art fighting and pulling really cool animations.
Yeah, I
And
think she
like,
does have some like 2D side-scroller games, if I'm correct.
I really miss the times that people would make really stupid things but put a lot of soul into it. Like, yeah, Sonic goes supersonic and has that one extremely huge sword from Final Fantasy, and also goes Super Saiyan.
It goes all the cool stuff.
And they would genuinely make awesome small attack animations out of it. But also mash a whole bunch of characters from other games too.
Old PlayStation 1 game. My first game, and the only game actually that I had with her, was I think on the Wii. And I never finished it. But I thought the character design was pretty interesting. Actually, this is
pretty pretty.
looks pretty pretty. I put a lot of effort in those eyes, man. Like, damn. Holy shit. But this is definitely... I wonder if this was traced from something. It almost has to be, because either this is from an older era, because I don't remember drawing this, man. This has to be from some older era, because I did not have a Wii at the beginning of middle school. Either from 2007 Nights, Journey into Dreams, or the 1996 game Nights into Dreams. I think it's the 2007 version, and then not right away when it came out, because we had a Wii much later. Like, when was I done? Wait. I don't know when I was done with middle school. I think 2011. Yeah, so 2007 was like, wait, I think my music's also done. Fuck. Let's see. I think I was done with middle school in 2011, halfway. I was doing HAVO. Yeah, I've done HAVO. I was in a like a double class at first, because they weren't sure if where to put me school wise. It was a little later. It was a little later than 27. 27. 2007. Sorry. This is a good example of me starting to actually take some human proportions into consideration in my original art. Like, I was slowly working on stuff. I did not have any awkward crotches here. Also, she's wearing a dress, so, you know, we'll never know how hers looks like. It's just a lot of the same. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be the same character. I don't think they're supposed to be. Don't know if this is a mother with 2 children or a big sister with 2 younger siblings. Who knows? It must have been an older sibling with 2 younger siblings. Because I did not want to be a mother. Let's see.
I'm really stupid.
Hmm?
You said I did not want to be a mother, and my first thought was, yeah, me too.
I'm trying to look for consistent art pieces. There's a lot of scribbles in here that I don't want to show everything. Oh! Oh, there's some effort, guys, some effort. Holy shit. This is some effort. I know this is also effort, but like, look at them colors! Can you see? I was obsessed with Kingdom Hearts character Sora. Because this is absolutely not Sora. This is my original character. That I think I drew her a few times, and then I was like, I don't know, done with it again. I don't remember. But this is some good fire. I like this fire. And also, it's an action pose. Pretty cool action pose. Her legs are like no thighs. Absolutely no thighs. No hair in the back on her left side. Oh my god. Journey into Dreams was on the Wii and the original was on Saturn. I had the Wii version, and then like a little later than when it actually came out, because the Wii was actually already getting quite old when we got it. OC with clown shoes, do not steal. But like, look at the effort in the eyes. I was definitely happy with how I did eyes back then, and I think I should have been proud, because that's some interesting, experimentally looking stuff, I'll say. Also cute. Also cute. What's under here? Unfinished piece with a cool skirt. everybody had the same fucking body type and no toes. Because I could not draw those. Let me see. My obsession with Japan. Anime specifically. Very obvious. Very obvious. This is what I mean when I say I drew the scrawniest fucking characters. What the fuck is up with this dude? Where are his muscles? He's just skin and bones. And you think like, oh, haha, that's so funny, Marley. I literally had a character that was just skin and bones. We'll get to her in a bit. These are all my dragons. That we're not gonna go into the dragons. I had a very short period of time where I was... Oh, speaking of bones. Apparently I had another one. This one was literally just... the bones. Why? I don't know. This was a personal comic with a friend. I'm not gonna show that. Miss her though.
I have a really crappy joke, may I?
Yes.
Some things change, some things don't. Marley had dragons then, Marley has dragons now. The only thing that changes is that it's a different type of thing.
Back then I had dragons on my gaming computer and in my art book, and now I have dragons inside of me. Ooh, this is some cool stuff. This is not character art, but I was... Oh, this character art. This is some effort, man. Look at that lighting on the lantern. It's not logical because the flame's coming from the inside. But if you think away the flame on the inside, hey, if the lighting were to come from this side, that would have been really good. Hey Alex, Marley's drawing Marley hands. Hello. How are those dragons bad? No. No, they're good boys. So how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay. We're gonna close this one. I hate using these folders. My mom would buy these folders for me all the time for school because she was like, oh, it's so useful. And I'm like, I hate them. But I could not say that because then I would be ungrateful. Can't be ungrateful. Imagine.
Hello, child. Have an item. Treat it as the gift of God. No, you must suffer.
Also, I want to say, let me just, another one of those folders. I'm not gonna work too much with these folders because I absolutely fucking hate them. Can I just say I made Levion first? I literally called her Levion. Look at this. It's too bad I didn't write the date on these as I was obsessed with naming them. As much as I was obsessed with naming them. But like, holy shit. I made a Levion before Levion was a thing. Shoved a whole bag of jelly beans or a whole bag of dragons up my ass. Doing goop. Still trying to draw bodies. Maybe we'll find some art that will help you like show how I started doing the thing, because definitely I was still having a lot of trouble with the shoulders. I had one art piece that came by where I was like, oh, I actually worked on the shoulders here. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. And then I completely forgot about drawing shoulders. Like, look at this. Look at this. No shoulders. What the heck? OC. Confirmed. Stolen. Yeah. I had several of these, actually. And that was also a thing that happened. Like, I would be working on a piece of art. I would not like a certain part of the anatomy. I would start working on that in like one specific pose. Sort of get the idea and then try different poses, and just the logic completely went out of the window again. So there was a long time where I was having these ups and downs of like my art going from good to bad to good to This is all Pokemon stuff. I don't want to show Pokemon stuff. Ooh.
You know how Nintendo tends to be very, very defensive about their brand?
Yeah.
It's like your 5-year-old child that pirated our simulator, our game, gets sued for $3 million. You're a random streamer that is showing her drawings when you were 13 years old? Die.
Get wrecked. More of me not understanding how crotches work. Because there's nothing. There's nothing. She's got nice eyes though. She's very cute. She's got some interesting ponytail spikes going on. Bad idea. Those dinosaurs that grow when put in water. Put inside and let it. Phallic shape. What? I am gonna have to. You're gonna have to like make a still pretty big one if you want it to grow into a phallic shape that squirts something inside you. You gave birth to a sponge dino. Oh wait, you meant something. You meant an ovipositioner that shoots the dinos inside of you. I thought you meant like a pill that turns into the dinosaur.
I would like to iterate that my face muscles hurt from the face that I pulled from reading that.
Oh, I think I rewrote a character here. I tried to work on some. Look, anybody remember from the start of the? Let me show you. Look at these shoulders. Look at the sketches. I was working on some shit here. I was doing my best. Wait. She's right here. She's right here. Look. Huh? And this was like straight out of a book. This was not out of a book if I remember correctly. Damn. I wasn't. I did not recognize that in the beginning. When I was skimming through everything. I think he meant both. Also 210 stream streak for Alex. Damn. Let me update the leaderboard. Where is the leaderboard? God damn it, leaderboard. Why are you always... There you are. Oh, the text... Oh, the text is behind the camo. I'm sorry. Alex 210. Ugh. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know how the anime One Piece begins?
No.
It's like
I literally have no idea.
I am the greatest pirate and I left all of my treasure to whoever can find it. If you can find it, my treasure is yours. I just see these stream streaks like, if you wish to beat my stream streak, you may do it. You may venture out and get it. But you will have to defeat me.
Damn. Is the current...
I want to say,
Hmm?
towards everyone with a high stream streak, I would like to congratulate you because that is kind of really impressive.
It is. I keep losing my stream streaks. I can't even get to the fucking 20s. And believe me, I'm trying. Is the current trend of fat growlers a response to this? As wait, are we seeing cause and effect? Wait, what? Oh, that's the one you saw when you joined. Sweet. The one streak, the one, yeah. You and your eternal fucking one stream streak mask. The answer of the One Pieces out there in the bottom of the ocean. I mean, where else would it be? Like, they're pirates. Isn't that the whole thing?
Really?
Yeah.
Would it be possible for you to do open Discord messages?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
That was pretty much my face.
Yeah, I felt like that a little bit. Not gonna lie.
I always wanted those, like, you put them into water and you watch them grow and they're like little dinosaurs. That's something that I always wanted when I was little. And I think that's something I generally associate with it being like really cool and like sunglasses and skateboards and radical. Actually, let me find my sunglasses. This is the 4th day in a row I'm forgetting to take them.
I think. Wait, are you forgetting to take your meds?
No, to take my sunglasses with me.
Oh, shit, I was so not paying attention.
Marley
I'm so
2
sorry.
thumb up no
That's
Marl.
totally fair.
I meant
That's fine.
IRL. The creator of One Piece wrote what it was on a paper and put it on the bottom of the ocean.
So we'll never know because that piece of paper will not survive the environment it's been thrown into. -3 still hasn't moved. Forever 3 stream streak. 1 away from 20. Ooh, lucky. Thanks Twitch for replacing my smiley with a smiley that means something completely different. Unfortunately, I know what you mean. Let me quickly check something. I'm not sure if this one comes first or this one. I think this one comes first because this one doesn't have all the characters that I have in the other one. But we're skipping a little bit where I had started to make my own personal characters. You can't really see them if the light shines on it. But like I had some characters that I started to draw quite consistently. The book is a little big, so we can't really put everything on here. But like I started drawing these chibis. Chibis. How do we pronounce it? I actually don't know how you pronounce it. Is it chibi or chibi? But drawing these chibis helped me not think about shoulders for a moment because you didn't need to draw the shoulders. Was put inside a box that was put inside a water and pressure resistant container. Damn. Puppies. You see a pattern. One of these is not a puppy though. There was also a bunny. There's a bunny guy. This was I think this was going towards like halfway middle school. So this I think this is around the era of the Knight's character art that I drew. But I had gotten markers and I was so happy with those markers because oh my god, I could finally give color to my art in something else than pencils, which the pencils that we had were not really that great. They were not saturated at all. They were very hard to use because they would like barely stick to the paper. That's from the UK government and Doritos. What is this? I mean, Doritos are pretty good, right? Nacho cheese flavor. It's kind of my go-to. Yeah, I was starting to work on stuff. Actually, I was working on shoulders here as well. They're not great, but there's definitely we see the form back again in this one. Very long body though. And still no idea like what to do with the fucking pelvis, but it does have like overall it starts to have more form. I'd say there's still some proportions that are not that great, but like this is not bad. I'm not gonna flip through everything over, but oh, this one. Look at the amount of effort I put in this fire though. Look at that. I was obsessed with fire, and then especially like the blue fire. Why? Avatar. Duh. The Fire Nation made it look cool. What else do we have here? I don't know if I can show that because that's a lot of gore.
Can I say something pretty stupid?
Yes.
I remember when I was little, I would like watch the fire as we mostly did heating using fire when I was young. And I remember like sitting next to my grandma to that furnace place and just staring at the fire. Was like really warm, really nice. And I remember just staring at it. And I kind of came to the realization, wow, I'm feeling more affection towards this fire as I do to you.
Jesus.
I kind of just realized, damn, I like this fire more than I like you, Grandma, but of course I'm not gonna tell you that.
I know, right? Ooh, ooh, my old Sonic character. Remember when I was showing some art last week? And I showed that old Sonic character that was literally just Knuckles, but I called her like Ruby something. This is the continuation of this. This is Kicks. This was they were renamed and redrawn, and they were like, of course they were a Nekomata with spiky hair and angry face, and also might I add, so those big forearms that I like to draw for my characters for some reason. I don't know, man. That art is just good. This was getting kind of cute. Like, holy shit. Look at that. Some effort. I love these fucking markers. Flames, more gore. A lineup of all my characters that I had at that point. In brass. I don't know why, because this character doesn't have any tits. Yeah, not porn though, but I definitely started adding some voluptuous shapes to my characters. That's a robot. That's not interesting.
Sorry to cut in. You said like boobs. I click on your stream and I just see the biggest amount of fan service I have ever seen in your art.
All my characters lined up with their fucking tits out. Like, even the character with no boobs has like the biggest fucking chest you can imagine. Like
necessary beach episode.
Yeah, exactly. I really liked those as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. Was there anything else here? Some more chibi arts.
I like to imagine you were just watching them like,
Ooh.
Mother must not know about this.
Oh, she cannot. I was also very obsessed with Full Metal Alchemist. Don't ask me much about it, because I rarely remember anything. I remember being obsessed with it. I had a coat from like AliExpress. That was the first thing I ever asked my parents to order from like outside the country. It was a shitty coat. But it was my coat, and actually I have never worn it because it was so bad. But I was apparently very obsessed with drawing it, and I was not doing that bad. I think I was just working on some shading here. I was trying out some shading and some more anime stuff. Like, this is pretty good. Definitely a bit weird. Like, doesn't all make sense, but I have made action pose, never finished. Which you can see definitely I did not know how feet worked together with legs in a different pose besides standing straight as a motherfucker. Let's see, what else do we have? That is some... Oh, we cannot show that. That was my firstborn.
I will very kindly ask for more information.
You have seen that one. You have seen that one. That's the colorful shower picture. Yeah.
Everyone, if it makes you feel any better, there's no straight up nudity, but it will probably not be allowed on Twitch.
Yeah, just in case, I will not add it to the stream.
You know how times have gone by to the point that I'm like, the porn? To, hey Marley, can I see?
I know, right? The origin of the squish. Also, okay, we can tell which anime you got a hold of you then. You don't have a convenient piece of black cardboard for censorship. I have this. My Wacom, let me see if my Wacom is big enough. Where is it?
That actually reminds me of a story.
I think I actually this is as far as I can show it. But like she's naked under here. Like nothing is shown, no nipples or anything, but like just in case I'm not gonna show anything. Because she is having a very voluptuous female body. And not as voluptuous as I draw them now, but I will say I am not taking my chances over some 15-year-old art. Also, I thought it was cool if I drew my character smoking, even though I couldn't smoke. Never smoked, and have never smoked. Also, still didn't know how legs worked, but I really wanted to work on different poses in this era. Yeah. I think I can show that. She's just very startled of you walking in as she is, I don't know, taking off her panties. Do we know where it is? No. Oh damn, I was working on some birds here. Holy shit. Occasionally I dipped my toe into animal drawing. Not a whole lot, but I liked it from time to time. I think this might have been a wings. I didn't do really studies, but like this definitely taught me how wings sort of worked. If we compare this to the wings that I drew in the beginning, might I just say, that's a whole lot of fucking improvement. But this is like from a reference, absolutely. Smoking does make you cool. I'm 900% cool. Yeah, but I did not even know how to hold a cigarette, basically, you know? I've seen it on the TV, of course, but like, I did not smoke. I did not drink. I think it was like 15 years old here, maybe 15, 16. Nah, older. Maybe 17. Maybe 17. Yeah, he's giving us the side eye, absolutely. He's like, fuck you looking at, boy. I don't know what that character is. Oh, this is the scrawniest fucking character I have ever made. I'm not that proud of her, but she's also in a lot of art that we're gonna look at, and I am proud of the art that has improved. And over time, she has also improved. I will say I am ashamed of her because she is, I guess, almost the literal embodiment of my eating disorder that has definitely started here in this era. Because bones, very obvious flat stomach with pelvic bones sticking out. I was putting effort into drawing the bones here. But not like the bones, but drawing them like protruding through the skin. I already smoked and drunk by 15. Good country style. My parents were very, very fucking Christian. I could not. Because I did not know how to get a hold of it, and I also was afraid of being kicked out. This is just a colored version of said character. Skinnier than a character of the 2000 emo art style. That too. I was very into, as you can see, emo and just... Oh my god. Stay. Like, I was even adding the fucking ribs here. This is insane. Doing some... just... character poses, I guess. I was also drawing this silly llama. Goat sheep, I think. Oh yeah, my markers. I was really happy with my markers. Can you see? Can you see that I was really happy with my markers and I was obsessed with flames? I don't think it was obvious, right? It's definitely not obvious. Also, bones. But this time in a pattern. I was obsessed with bones. Damn. Let's see. What else? Is there anything else interesting? That's the same character. That's just me not this is also a good shit. Like, I gave up on this picture. I think this is good to show. I gave up on this because this face. I think I tried to draw it here and it was decent, but definitely like there's something off on like the angle. And I tried to make it cooler here, and then I was doing the line art. It was already not like going well with the hands. The hands are very rough here, but they're definitely not bad. But I was so upset with how the head of this character wasn't working out that I gave up on it. Just, this stuff has never seen the light of day. Nobody has seen this up until now. Because it was not done. I didn't want to show it. So as you can see, and this is like 1% of all the art that I'm showing you that is not done. All the shit that you're seeing right now.
Hey, Marley.
Yeah.
I wanted to say the purple one with the flames was sick.
It was really good. Those were some banger flames. Also, I was starting to work on some muscles, and these hands were good. Like, damn. I was starting to give my characters some more body types, and instead of everybody being super scrawny, one of them turned into this muscular man, zombie guy. This one was still scrawny, but more just, not as scrawny as the other one at least. You want them hands in your mouth? Still was a silly pose. Still, the pose was still off. Because like the forearm, I did definitely not understand the perspective here. This is why most of my artwork is like front facing. Because I could not do perspectives. Not even in poses. That was something I worked on much later. And I still have trouble with it as we're speaking. Try the face again. Try that angle again. It's sort of the same as the previous one, as like the first one. It's not great. It's not bad. It's not great. Hi Swordman, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I don't know how people can enjoy alcohol nor cigarettes. I have enjoyed alcohol for quite some time. Well, quite some time. There was definitely a decent period in my life where I would ask friends and or coworkers to like go to a bar and like hang out. It was fun because I was with friends and getting tipsy was funny. But nowadays I cannot handle alcohol, so I don't drink it anymore. And compared to edibles, I much more prefer the hangover from an edible because that is basically just you being a bit like lazy compared to feeling absolutely fucking atrocious from like having a hangover from alcohol. Smoking I've never done because I have some lung problems, unfortunately. Part of my lung function is compromised because my mother was smoking when she was pregnant and when I was younger. So my lung development was a little bit stunted, I think. When I had to do a test at some point to like check for my asthma, they had to like, they were making like a graph of like, you have to like take a big inhale and then like exhale in one go in a specific like amount. And they kept asking me to do it and to do it and to do it. And I could not, like, you have to exhale and keep exhaling as long as you can. But mine was like rather short. And when they were like making the graph, it showed such a weird dip that they were like, they kind of didn't believe me that I hadn't smoked. Because I was like, they were like, oh, have you smoked prior and when you were younger? Or like, are you still smoking? I'm like, no, I've never smoked in my life. Not knowing that smoking, while like being in a house basically makes everybody smoke. So I did smoke as a fucking child. My lungs are ruined.
Super scary story to have.
Mm-hmm.
So I would wake up in the morning and go to the bus station. Super mega early hour, and at the same hour, a family that lives not that far away would also go to the station. A mother, a father, and their daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think was, by the looks of it, at least like 16, 17, I don't know. I would like to call them the Chimney family because all of them were chain smoking every morning, all of them together.
Damn.
It's like winter, and I just see the three of them smoking back to back, and I see what I could only describe as a cloud of mist gathering up to haunt a Scooby-Doo town.
Mimi! Oh, sorry, baby was calling.
That's good.
Mimi, what is there?
Aww. You hear the baby crying in the background.
Oh, is all my stuff in the way? I'm using one of his boxes to put my stuff in. Ja, spring! Spring! Ja, goed zo! Leuk is dit, hè? Dat zit toch veel beter? Oh, okay. Let's see. I get that feeling though I resolved it by destroying the lot which may have been a questionable decision, but hey, wait, what are we talking about? Oh, my cable. Sorry, I'm missing a whole bunch of messages. There's a lot of jobs where if you don't smoke, you don't get breaks. Oh, Jesus. I do have to say, I was very appalled by the fact that if I were to sit at a break room, I don't know why I said it so weird, but like if I were to have like my break at my old job, and I were to like sit 5 to 10 minutes longer because we were having like a fun conversation with each other, like we were always being told off of like, oh my god, you're like taking longer breaks and the supervisor isn't saying anything because they're your friends, and so the supervisor would always be extra strict and just for some reason think that that wasn't enough. But then we would have people who took like 4 to 5 smoke breaks and would be gone for like 20 minutes at a time. Make it make sense. How is that fair? I would be told off to take 5 to 10 minutes at an extra to talk with coworkers, but then my motherfucking coworkers would be taking an hour extra just to smoke. Also, more marker testing. I was just splattering on this page. Also, this fucking see-through paper, Jesus Christ. I was a secondhand smoker for 16 years. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, me too. Look at this guy though. This one's really good. This one's really cool. I would turn this into a new character if I had time. One of my new neighbors would bring her newborn outside with her when she smoked. What? My motherfucking Jesus Christ. Wait till we arrive to the Smarly Sonic OCs, chat. No, we're skipping most of the fan characters this time. But I do have a bunch of like, well, there's one, and we just saw it on the previous page as well. Their name is Kix. This is still in this era. This guy is still a Sonic OC. They're not interesting, but like design-wise, they're quite boring. But that's okay. They were my first OC. Also, all these pages are fucking loose. Jesus Christ. Alex, the only healthy one here, it seems. Yeah, unfortunately. This is a really cool shark. Oh shit. Like, anatomy-wise as well, I was very, very proud of this. I remember. Why even bother not smoking in the house if you're gonna bring the baby with you? Exactly! This doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh yeah, my teehee funny era started here too, with like chibis and... You probably can't read what they're saying, but that's okay, you don't have to.
You know what I'm only now realizing?
Hmm?
I think a lot of people who want kids but end up treating their kids like trash are the same people that want pets because they're so cute on the internet and the moment they have to take care of one in real life, they just want to throw it.
Hmm. Life is weird that way. Also, can I just say, I have the evidence that I have been a Vivcy Pop fan for a very long time. Because I think, if I remember correctly, this was one of her comic characters. I'm not sure what his name was anymore, but he was like a little demon guy. I've missed so much. My mother called from Oz, so I hope you still got some books left. Definitely, definitely. We've only gone through a little bit so far. We still got quite some juicy shit to go through. We're like halfway middle school around it. We're going to like mid middle school to like late middle school. That's the era we're going towards now. Kata says, "You're describing my ex-wife." Also, more fire. I'm gonna skip through some of the art in the meantime, while if you wanna say anything to that. More fire. Hey.
Marley,
Yeah.
sorry to steal your attention away, but I've mostly finished most of the stuff.
Ooh.
And I wanted to get your opinion on what you think.
You want just my opinion, or do you wanna show it on stream?
I mean, I wouldn't mind any opinion and any criticism.
Stream it on Discord. Or send me a picture if it's like one picture.
I already sent you.
Oh, sweet.
The first one is just how it looks in general, and the second one is with the lighting. Although I haven't really done anything with the lighting, it's just like one light bulb.
Ooh. This looks good.
Thank you.
Let me just save them so I can show them on stream.
Thank you.
Damn, the lighting is good. Like the position of the lighting. Ooh.
I kind of just threw it in randomly. I want to make it so that it's just like in the picture you sent me, like a really beautiful blue sky.
Let's see. I love the art though, Marley. It is looking so good. It is. This is going towards. I had some decent anatomy. But first, let me show you guys what Andy has been working on. Andy's been working in Blender, and how would you describe what you're working on right now, Andy, or what you've worked on at the moment?
Has anyone seen that music video of looping the rooms? It's so good. Anyway, backrooms are cool, right?
He basically asked me to choose like a backroom concept, and I had like one specific picture in mind that was, I think it was a classroom with like a very nice like grass and flowers and on like the hallway floor, and super satisfying lighting. And this, let me see if it pops up. I think that's the whole picture. Yeah. Oh, that's a little too small. This is it without the extra lighting. So I'd say this is a motherfucking school hallway, and not just a school hallway. Like, cause like take away some of the details of like the wooden frames and like the room labels, and add some other details, you could make like a completely different environment of this. But I love the details of like how it's like there's these little details of like the framing of the windows. You have sort of like the pillars that give like depth to the right wall. But not only the pillars, then you have like the extra framing on top of the windows on the right. And like you have like not copied just one side and be like, okay, I make like one straight hallway and put just like the same doors and the same windows on each side. It's just Alex says looks nice. It looks so nice. It looks so satisfying. Cause like
I think, yeah.
you didn't just symmetry the thing, and there's nothing wrong with symmetry, but like there's so much to look at. It takes you around the picture, I'd say. Cause like you especially, let me see if I can add the other one with the lighting.
Oh, actually, I found the original and I copied it so I'd have it in better quality.
Here's the one with the lighting that for some reason now shows up there. Like it takes your eyes around the hallway, I'd say. Because like you see the intense lighting on the left, and I would look there first. But then you see the lighting in the further back of the left. It sort of like takes your eye further into the picture. And for me, it then switches to the right, because then you have like the lighting on the right that's like on the frames on the windows, and that's just, it swirls you around. You tell which is an interior and exterior. You can tell which is an interior and exterior facing wall. Exactly! You have the right words that I have no idea on how to use. God damn!
Thank you so much for stroking my ego. Now, I have a lot more to add. For example, on the left, I want to add in the classroom, all for a small detail. Honestly, I feel like this is just fun to work on because there's extremely small details that will never be seen because it's just going to be an image, ultimately. But even the little paper notes are scattered in the small iron pins holding the note that you will never see.
Damn! That is some detail.
Anyway, I gotta add the drapes. Is that what they're called? The stuff on the windows? Curtains, yeah. Curtains, grass, flowers, classrooms, and I think, and honestly, honest to God, I've spent most of my time just resizing the window frames, the iron ones, over and over and over and over again because I was eyeballing the sizes.
Damn.
I'm like, oh yes, window on the right should be just as much as window on the left and door.
You word good, my boy, my guy. Indeed, you word good. Honestly, I might... If you're not gonna do low poly models, I might commission you for like some backgrounds. Because damn. I could definitely think of some backgrounds that I would love to have but have trouble drawing. But we'll talk about that later. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
No. If you give me like a side view of your character ref, I can straight up just make your model.
Damn! Look at that confidence, guys. That's what we like to see.
I'm really good at copying things and then pretending that I'm an artist.
Look at my art. Look at the art, like at the beginning of the stream. Look at what I like. Look at how I did it. I literally copied this fucking shit from a book, and I ended up making this a few years later. And this is pretty good. Look at this. Holy shit. Past me, man. I had dreams. Also, for some reason, I gave this character rainbow blood. So I think I can show this. This is like
Yo,
rainbow.
that's sick.
This is some decent fucking shit. Oh, lekker liggen, baby.
Marley?
Baby, comfy. Yeah.
1. Past you could have definitely seen a therapist. 2,
Definitely.
That's so sick.
Definitely. Also, I became
Damn,
obsessed with Rammstein, so I drew my characters as band members. But instead of being their own band, I put all like the Rammstein icon on everything. Damn. Also, this paper is so fucking see-through, man. You see the next fucking character on the other page. I'm trying to look for... Ooh. Working some more on this character. Definitely an interesting clothing style. Also, might I just say, I did not have that many markers. Okay, so the color choice is not great. But this is all I had. And then I drew them as chibis.
Hey, Marley.
I was obsessed with the haha lol random faces. Yeah.
You know the art with the black and white one of the eye patch character?
This one.
I wish I could see. I feel like the delay on my end is way bigger than on anyone else's. Yeah, that one. The more or less chibi style of the O face really reminds me of your latest hentai comic. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Your
There's
art's
like the way I draw these legs still sometimes is within my blood.
Your art quality has improved drastically, yet there's still the same soul behind it as there
Yeah.
always been, and I really, really love it.
It's kind of fun to see. Another
I can
comic.
definitely tell it's you.
More comic. More fire. Boobs. More fire. This time it's green because... I don't know. Green. Du hast! I'm obsessed with your chibis. I really like those chibis. I still like them. They're still pretty cute. When I look back at it right now, I'm like, oh, I had something going there. I should have. Well, I should not have continued with the chibis, but I should definitely draw some chibis from now and then. Quickly looking through some stuff, by the way. Oh my god. Oh, this is so cringe. Oh my god. Don't worry, I had a similar face, just with less art. Then I wind up having anything practice I develop getting rusty, rip. Oh. Yeah, this is... From an early age. From an early age. Also, these motherfucking pieces of paper are all over the place. From an early age, apparently, I put myself in the autistic box without me realizing it. Thank you for the hydrate, pupa, and the stretch. Beautiful. Beautiful. Eddie?
Yeah?
You said something?
Right. I wanted to say extremely small random note. Back in the older days, back when I didn't necessarily despise Roblox for everything that it stands for, and I would use this creative engine to try and build stuff with cubes.
Cubes.
I remember trying to make a classroom, but it looked really ugly, and I was really mean to myself, and I stopped making it and I gave up. This is going to be my ultimate redemption arc.
Damn, yeah, you're right. More chibis. Can't see them. More chibis. Let's see. This is a random Digimon I tried to... No. I hate this sketchbook, man. It's so slippery and the pages are all loose and fuck. More chibis. I liked my characters grumpy. Did you notice? I liked mine grumpy.
Didn't you say your favorite My Hero Academia
It's
character
Bakugo.
was
Bakugo and Dabi.
Dabi? Yeah, Dabi. Because he's super mega grumpy.
Yeah, Dabi is my ultimate fave.
I remember looking him up and I saw that I was 1 centimeter taller than him, and I instantly thought, ha, I'm so hot.
Oh my god, he's so short. Wait, how tall is he?
165 centimeters, I believe.
That
don't
motherfucker is
remember
only
that. Hold
5
on.
centimeters taller than I am.
Hold on.
My god.
I swear to God, if I remember it, like every single detail correctly, if it's precisely 165 centimeters, I will be mad at myself. Thank God I was wrong. If I remembered a detail as small as that, I would ask myself where the hell were my brain cells during that math test. It's 176 actually.
Oh, okay, okay, that's quite a bit more. I found some different art style I'll try to work in. This is going towards like panty and stocking almost, I'd say. With the legs at least. And a bit like the weird faces. I'm trying to get this in frame. Oh my god. Like, look at this. I should have continued with this. This was cute. 165. That's 5 pocket prints. Gwumpy? Gwumpy? Bakugo? You mean a great explosion murder goth dynamite? Exactly. Exactly. I thought he was a funny character.
I remember somebody described Bakugo as, I understand some of you cannot take his arc seriously because all that cool stuff and all these cool moments and all this spite and all this anger and all this drama, all because Zuko helped him get up once. His main enemy being common courtesy.
Oh, I can't wait to be done with the sketchbook. I'm so tired of these fucking pages working against me. Oh, look at this. This is cute. You know, it's funny you mentioned panty and stocking. I saw it on Cartoon Network or whichever network it was. Funny enough, I've never watched it until recently. I've seen the art, of course, but like, I have never watched any of it. This was just purely on, I think, just inspiration from in the back of my mind. Also, my first time working on some really fucking detailed shit. Like, damn. Let me get the character in frame mode. Holy shit. Like, the perspective on this is not bad at all. With shading and everything, and details like fines and cracks and shit. Holy shit. Also seen like 3 episodes all watched at my grandparents' house. Somehow neither of them noticed or remembered it, but damn, that awakened something in my little teen self. I am so sad that I never watched it sooner. But also, my parents definitely would not have let me watch it. So I would have, if I ended up watching it, the soonest that would probably be happening was like late, like mid-middle school to late middle school when I had won my own laptop. Because I used to have a desktop, and I was pretty I'm pretty sure there was like some my like there was no password on that, so like my parents would definitely like snoop around in it. Try that motherfucking facial perspective again. Jesus fucking Christ, this is insane. This is insane. Human. Ew. Nobody likes humans. Okay, that was the end of it. Also, there's some old fucking dust in this because my nose is starting to itch constantly. Damn, so annoying. My music's done. Not my music. Free music I use. Yeah? What's up, Eden?
Can I ask an extremely random miscellaneous question that is not anyhow related to the contents?
Sure.
If this is a thing that I can ask everyone, what is your favorite backrooms called?
Oh, our favorite backrooms. You heard them, guys. What are your favorite backrooms? I mean, you have the picture of the one that I felt really interested in.
I
was able to actually find the post that had all of those pictures, and there's so many pretty ones. One has red roses, another has the blue ones that you sent.
Damn. And they never ran it again. They probably then they probably knew what was going on. Alex, back, what did you miss? You missed a lot of art, and you also missed Andy's question. What is you guys' favorite back room? And here we have, for me, my art. I just. Oh fuck! God damn, this is gonna be impossible to show, isn't it? Because they're all like upside down all the time. Oh my god, they're all upside down and everything. Let me just do it like this because... Oh my... Even that doesn't fit!
That's what she said.
Don't know enough about the back rooms to choose one, sadly. There are some interesting ones. Like, if you literally just type in back rooms as well, like, some interesting stuff pops up. In the meantime, I will just flip through I can't even... This map's too big! Let me move Let me move the camera a little bit. Even that's not enough. It's not enough! This is too big! I want to... Like, you're only seeing the back of the characters. This was me finally, like, making official reference sheets for my characters. Because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna make all these characters their own, like, fucking artwork. Still didn't know how crotches worked, though. I was working on it. I was getting the hang of some form of shoulders. This is a one big eye bleed character, Do Not Steal. That's a fan character that we're not going into. We're not going into fan arts. Or fandoms. Let me see. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. Why is my nose so goddamn itchy? Ah! Let's see. Okay, now we're getting to character art again. I mean, it's all character art, but still. I tried to draw them. Sexy. Maybe I should take it out of the map for a moment. Let me find some interesting stuff to show you guys. And just click it out of the fucking thing, because this is impossible. Still sticking to the zombie themes. Yeah, there's definitely there's some reoccurring stuff here. Zombies, dogs. Ooh. The blue bunny character was apparently my Jack Rabbit fan character. I know I said I wasn't doing fandoms, but Jack Rabbit is an example. Not an example. Isn't what's the word?
Exception.
Exception. Thank you. Jack Rabbit is an exception because it is awesome. Let's see. What are people saying? Used to watch a lot of Urbex videos of old malls and stuff in unoccupied buildings. I've also been in a few places like that. The science park I used to work at had a bunch of tunnels under the major building where they piped liquid argon. Holy shit. Used to smoke down there, so when they deliver argon, a load of mist would pour in, and that was time to leave. Jesus, that sounds like a back room. Are there any back rooms that sound like that to you, Andy? I wonder if that could be a back room on itself.
A big abandoned mall?
Yeah, or like a big abandoned mall, or like a big abandoned like laboratory with like mist. Both of those sound like good back room ideas. I've seen malls, but I'm not sure if there's a specific back room itself that is supposed to be a mall, or if the pictures just, you know, on Google are just a thing.
I remember watching a video that introduced the concept of this one monster called the Rolling Giant. And I think that is
Not necessarily perfect, but it's certainly a big, very empty mall. It's not ruined and abandoned, but it sure as hell is empty looking.
Damn.
It kind of feels very eerie because in a mall you expect everything to be packed with, this is gonna sound weird, packed with capitalism, here's an ad there, burgers here, clothing shop, but it looks so empty, there's no signs or anything.
Damn.
God, this looks cool though.
I was about to say. What you're working on, or what, are you looking at the stream?
Oh, your art is absolutely awesome. I just googled the
Oh.
rolling giant so I could see.
I know I said I wasn't also doing any Pokemon art, but I wanted to show this one specifically because this was... It was with a reference, but it was definitely like some posing where I was really proud of it and all, and it's kind of messy, but like it's looking good. So, you know, do whatever you will. Oh, I think a sentence that I started in the beginning of the stream but didn't finish is, it's not a problem to draw existing characters, like to draw Pokemons and stuff, or fan art of anything that you are a fan of. But if you want to go original, eventually you're gonna have to get your brain going and think about how to design characters. Not saying that any of these characters that I drew in here are any good. Because what the fuck was that bikini on that bunny? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Remember, kids at home, if you're in Marley's stream, get the hell out. But anyone who isn't, design your characters. That helps with creativity, and designing characters is actually a talent on its own. Look at me. I like writing. I like making up imaginary powers, concepts and such. When it comes to creating actual designs for character, this one has gray hair and a t-shirt. And this one has... Okay, I'm just making myself 15 times.
Ew.
I'm really uncreative when it comes to character designs.
Sorry. Oh. Oh my god.
Basically, everyone develop your skills.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like getting into a rant, but this is your art stream.
Rain Fennec, hello, welcome to the stream. I want to say, I also saw this while I was skimming through everything, and I was so proud of this face. Like, sure, the body as well. But like, the body is so fucking long. But like, the face, I was really happy with this face. I remember being really happy with how this turned out. And then I drew her again in a different position and it looked like absolute shit. Because I could not do side profiles. Not yet. I was working on it though. And then I drew her some more. I drew her some more. Oh, and here she got color. She's an absolute eye bleed because I did not have that many colors. But damn. Still no existing pelvis or thighs. There's definitely no form here. Zero form. But the anatomy was slowly getting there. You know, there is some calf here. You know, there's a form of a foot. There is a navel. I did not know how to connect any of these parts together. Or this. This is just one big mystery. We will never know. But that hair was cool. Cool color combination. Past me. Also, I will leave that there. Do with that what you will. I remember tasting boneless in one dream and in another popcorn. Wait, you're tasting stuff in your dream? Uh-oh. Oh, that's my alarm on the phone that I'm using as a camera. I am so sorry. It was probably also loud because it's right next to the microphone. Let's see. Oh, it was so funny. I had such a sense of humor. That's not interesting and bloody. Sure, that's also not that interesting. Also, my nose, my god, stop, it's so itchy. I think I was redrawing a character at some point. Oh shit, I can't get it out of the map. Oh no, everything's falling out. Shit. Stay in! Ah! But this is a pretty good furry. Pretty good furry, I'd say. Pretty decent. Ow. Those were my thingies. And that was it, basically. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Let's see. Next book. There's so many books. The era of the 3DS. For some reason I felt like I wanted to draw my 3DS because I was so happy with it. It's literally just a 3DS. I don't know why, but I did. Also, I turned it into a panda. Never used it again, ever. Tasting, reading, seeing, reflection, feeling, and most, if not all, of my dream companions are a girl with glasses and I don't know who she is. And most dreams of mine involve exploration. I mean, lucid dream, and I'm curious about the place. It is normal, I will explore the dream world. I recently had a lucid moment in my dream for the first time. They were like, it happened now 2 times, and it was very short, but it happened. Like, holy shit. Also, boobs. Boobs. And a very over detailed character, and I tried to redesign this dude again. But hey, getting more anatomy stuff going on. Definitely, yeah.
I'm sitting here working, you say boobs, and I instantly just switch back to the browser to see it.
Boobs. Let's see. I'm trying to look for some stuff that actually shows something interesting. More boobs! And ice cream! Also, might I just say, like, not looking at like the horny stuff for a moment. Look at those legs. I was definitely starting to work on some leg stuff here, like leg positioning. You know? Good job, pass me. Working on etchy stuff made you better at art. I'm proud of you. The colors are absolutely atrocious though. Oh yeah, this is the one where I meant when I say I was working on some suggestive stuff. but then added like 0 fucking leg squish. Like it's slight fur that is just moved aside, but there's like no fucking leg squish. There's some titty squish though. For some reason I also drew more suggestive stuff with her bikini falling off. That was a thing. I'm not showing those for too long. I don't know. I don't think that will be a problem, but you know, you never know. This is all. I designed a scooter. What in the world? Why did I write gayest scooter ever? What about the scooter is gay? What? This is a cool scooter. I was so mean to myself. No, we're not reading that. That's mean. This is a cool and I called it the Star Crasher. Look at that. That's fucking awesome. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna need me one of them gay scooters. I know, right? I want a scooter like this. Give me the fucking Star Crasher. Gayest scooter ever. It better be because it's fucking awesome. Yeah?
I have the mental image of you like making an absolutely sick drawing of a space scooter. You showing it to a friend like, hey, look what I made. And they're like, damn, this is so stupid. And you just go home crying. Gayest scooter ever. And now you look back at it like, sick.
Yeah, like, past me. Like, past me was definitely upset with this, but like, this is good.
I need me one of them lesbian scooters.
Give me the lesbian scooter, please. I would love one. Ah, give the gay scooter. More like Star Hagger if it's the gayest scooter ever. Oh. Oh, I tried to design my own Sonic Riders character. I think this is Sonic Riders inspired. I don't know why she's called Purist. That's kind of cringe though. Oh, this one's cute. Look at her. Look at the face. That's a cute face. Let me get it closer. That's a cute face. And like the hands, I was definitely getting a hang of the hands. I definitely had a, sorry, I keep bumping the fucking camera. It's either the camera stand that I'm bumping or the microphone. Nice hair. I definitely worked on the hair. I don't know why she's missing an ear. I think I just forgot it. I definitely had a case of beach ball boobies. This is definitely beach ball boobie disease, but hey, I was working on some stuff. The tail is so like curly. Oh my god, I love it. I love this one. But it's modeled off you then, Marley. Very cute. Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't remember doing this.
Hey, Marley.
Yeah?
The beach ball boobies person. If I was rich, or I one day will be, damn, that is sick. If I'm one day rich, I'll just send you a screenshot of your character which you drew, and I'm like, I have this OC here. I would like to commission beach episode, please.
You actually made me fan art with me and my beach ball boobies. I still have that. Your fan art.
Oh.
Hey, man.
Wait, which one was it? I have made plenty of high quality fan art.
Let's see if I can find it.
I think at some point I made a humanoid in paint with extremely long lips.
Let's see. Where is it? Oh, I got so many organized maps, folders. Oh, here, I found it. Oh no, you did not add boobies to me. Damn. I misremembered. It does not have boobies. Please add boobies.
Can and will do. Send me the image and I'll add boobies to it.
I will send it to you. Oh, Bemmy, niet achter de computer. Hey, nee. Nee. Oh, godver. Nee, weg. Huppakee. Hup, 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 hup. Lopen. Terug. Terug. Ja, je komt erachter. Dan kan je er ook weer uit.
Dude, your language is so cool. It just sounds like you're casting spells.
It's okay. It's okay. Ik ben lief. Niet op de computer. Okay. He was crawling behind my monitors, but he can't go anywhere there, so... let's see. Send to Andy the boobies. Kinda curious now? No boobs, 0-10. See me after class. You know it's serious when a Dutch comes out. The thing is, Bemmy doesn't understand English. And I've taught him like a bunch of like, you know, Dutch phrases. So like when he does something, or like when I talk to him and he like needs to understand, I have to talk in Dutch. But like, look at this art. Look at the shading on this. Like the shading, it doesn't even show up that well. Like I have to get it closer and then you can see like the effort I put in this Mass Effect fan art. Like damn. Sometimes I just had these bursts of like, oh my god, that is so cool to draw. Underwear. Very briefly, this character had the Shinko arms. Because of course I would be interested in that. She is less scrawny here, I want to add. We still have a very scrawny looking character. However, no knee bones. I mean, there's knee bones, like the little stripy stripes that you add. But like, not like an indent where there was supposed to, like, you know, when like you have the upper leg and you see more of like the femur than the muscle. She has some muscle here. Good job, me. We're getting somewhere. Oh. Let's see.
Hi, Marley.
Some funny characters doing silly shenanigans, yeah? Oh my god, boobies!
I was gonna make a joke like, here's the safe for work version and not safe for work, and I just censored it and I add like 2 little dots in between, in the middle of the boobs, but that genuinely made me feel filthy.
It made you feel awkward to add nippies. You are a bean.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I already called the other one Ultimate Porn by Andy, so I would call this one Super Mega Ultimate Porn by Andy. Okay, guys. Watch this. Watch this.
No, Marley, they're gonna take down your channel. It's not worth it.
I'm risking a lot here, but we have to show this. We have to show this. Oh, did you see it? Oh my god, there were boobies. Oh. Art belongs in a museum. Well, it's in my personal museum. I get that burst of creativity, then like I go back to long dry patches. You know, the thing is, when I look at a lot of this art, I do notice like not an art block, but definitely I did not know what direction I wanted to go into. I just drew my characters over and over and over and over again. Sometimes in funny positions like this, where I genuinely was happy with what I drew, and sometimes it was just a bit of random art where I was like, oh, okay. It definitely doesn't like yell a specific theme, if I may say so. We don't look at that face. That face is her. You know what? Ugly art. Ugly art is part of it. I was not happy with that face. That face is way too wide. But boobs! And actually, this is sort of a realistic boobs. Like, oh my god, this pose is actually... Damn. I don't know what happened to her though. I don't know why she's in bandages. So many characters that also have never seen the light of day. Like, who are these? I have no idea. Like, I had a certain amount of set characters that I drew very regularly, and like they had names and they had like connections to each other. These were just fucking random. Just like this one. Like, I don't know what this one was. Looking a bit Naruto ninja style. Oh, that was definitely some inspiration at some point, because Naruto was the first... Well, it was not the first anime that I saw, because I was watching Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z as Sailor Moon. But when I had actual access to the internet, like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon were like on, I think, Cartoon Network, or like one of those networks that were just showing some random fucking episodes from time to time. But like when I actually started getting into anime, like different animes, like on the internet, Naruto was one of the first. I think the other one was Chobits. I, by God, don't remember what the fuck happened in Chobits. I have the manga now, and I'm gonna like read it. I've been partially through the manga now, and I definitely did not watch the ending of Chobits, because nothing halfway through that episode seems, or halfway through that manga seems recognizable to me. Also, holy shit. What the heck? That's a good pose. That's some, I mean, the design is a bit weird, but like, that's some decent anatomy. I did not have Toonami. The trick is you put censorship on that makes it look worse. Dragon Ball Z was my childhood, and so damn good. Mad respect. The only reason why I didn't continue watching it is because the channel that I was watching it on kept re-showing the series from the start, and every time they were at the end of like not the end, but like there would not be any translated episodes yet. They would just be like, okay, they would be halfway through the Frieza fight, or one of the Frieza fights, and the episodes wouldn't be like all translated yet to English. So they would restart from the beginning, show everything, and then like show 1 or 2 episodes more because they were finally translated, and then restart again and do that again, and then like show an extra episode, and then restart again. And I was getting so fucking tired of the fucking series restarting all the time that I gave up on watching it.
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
There's this joke in the Dragon Ball community of Frieza saying, I give it like 5 minutes until this planet blows up after I throw like a thing in it. And then the episode where he said like, oh, it's gonna blow up is like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love how on your side it's probably like, I'll blow this planet up. And then it's like, I'll blow this planet up. Okay, 3 more hours, then I'll blow this planet up.
Yeah. Oh. Let's see. That's a fan character that I'm not interested in. More baseball boobies. Oh my god, this is a cute character. Oh my god, look at this cutie. Look at this cutie patootie. Don't be fooled. She's a monster. Damn Chobeats. I found a good Chobeats bookmark in a book I was handling in the book warehouse I used to work at. I sold it for $5. It might be worth more now though. Designs remind me of a PS2 game. I forget the name. There was definitely some PlayStation 2 games that I was also like inspired by. One of them was Whiplash. I never played the game myself. I wanted to, but I could never find the disc, and then I gave up. Got the whole Frieza saga with my brother for Christmas on 2001, I think, VHS. Yeah, no, we did not have any VHS. I'm sorry, by the way, I'm constantly wiggling. My nose is getting so itchy. There's something in this old box that just... Ah! Remember Aside doing the same with the Dragon Ball Heroes promo back then? I don't know how many times I saw hearts transform. Oh my god, that's born. I cannot show that. Holy shit. Yeah.
In an alternative reality version, what do you think would have happened if your mom found your porn stash?
Now or when I was younger?
When you were drawing it.
She would be the type of mother that would be like, oh my god, we're so close friends, let's talk about it. But then also gives me the talk of like not doing, you know, the real thing because pregnant and Christian. Jesus Christ.
I see. I'm a responsible mother. I will talk to you about it, but not actually do anything. And you have 5 more hours of church time per Sunday.
My god, this over-designed Black Rock shooter kind of fan character. Well, this was my OC put into their universe. So like, okay, what's up with all the fucking keyholes? Holy shit, man! It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, so thirsty. Oh, Jack and Dexter. Not Jack and Dexter specifically, but there was a PSP game just called Dexter. I was obsessed with that one. Like the one where you fight the metallic bugs and everything. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think my favorite moment is when Dexter gets mounted by Saibon.
Not that Dexter. Not that Dexter. Oh, we have some sexy art. It's not safe for work, but it's definitely sexy. That's some pose. Damn. I was slowly getting the hang. This is why I want to show it.
Damn.
I was definitely getting the hang of like the connection between the leg to the pelvis and the pelvis to like the lower body and the lower body to like the torso. It's still a bit long and like weird looking and thin, but this, you know what I mean when I say like you can throughout everything that I show, you can see me slowly working on specific parts. And them slowly getting better. Yeah, the Dexter spin-off on PSP, I've heard of it. I was playing it obsessively. Like, holy shit. They even made a PS2 port of it. They did? Ugh. Okay, yeah, she made a bit of a comeback, unfortunately. Unfortunately, she's not doing well yet. Oh my god, she is so cute! Look at that! Holy shit! Damn. Never got a PSP, but I feel some of your art looks a bit like Dexter for sure. I remember... Oh, this music is a bop. This music is a bop. It's all copyright free by Mega Neko. I remember the dream section where it was a parody of The Matrix. Oh yeah, oh my god. Should replay it. Is it possible? There should be like a way to get it on the computer, right?
Yeah, there's thousands of emulators.
Oh my god, no, I cannot show that.
Hey, Marley.
Oh my god, look at this! Oh! The anatomy on this one. I was definitely giving her way too harsh of an hourglass, but holy shit. And the legs are definitely not, like, still fucked up in this position, but it was getting somewhere. It was getting somewhere. What's up, Andy?
Did you know you can emulate a computer on a computer?
It's called Linux. Right?
No, that's an operating system.
Oh.
Linux is kind of like Windows, except not made by a big corporation, but rather people with highly customizable code. I don't remember what the other thing's called now. But people use it to like install stuff to see if it's like a virus, and if it gets infected, they just close the simulation.
Oh! Oh, I did not know that was a thing. The next book. We are getting
it's called
towards the
Virtual
end.
Machine. Sorry.
Oh, virtual machine.
Let me look it up just to be sure.
Let's see, because I think this one there was not much in this book. There's a bunch of stuff. For some reason I made like so this character. She's definitely still rough here, and she's not doing very well better. She's actually doing worse. But like she and the other zombie character were like part of a bigger family that I was making, and for some reason, like I love her body. She's very cute. But for some reason, I made it so that the... Okay, might sound very gruesome, but like, keep in mind, these are zombies. And I wanted to make them gruesome. Like, she is literally just fucking... starved. That was her story. She would, like, they sort of had, like... the forms that they were, like, they died in. So, like, she was starved to death. This one was tortured, so her arms were taken off, and the back of her... Like, her spine was taken out and her ribs were poking out and there was, like, some spirit flame coming out of her back. Like... There's definitely something wrong with my brain. Oh, this was the dude. This is the other dude. He's, like... He's just also tortured. He's, like, taken apart. But then I had these cute chibis. And one of which was... So remember that other cute character? You might recognize her. She's also like, it was the little one in the cute little dress. Yeah, she was skinned alive in my story.
Jesus Christ, Marley.
I had issues. What's up with young Marley and her torture porn? Like, these characters were not even like, this was not even porn. This was a story about like a family that was like in between the living and the dead world, and they were guiding souls to the right realm because a lot of souls would like get stuck in between. Like, this is also really cute. Random piece of art. A lot of violence.
I like to just imagine young you in a therapist's office. The said therapist just looks at the drawing and goes like, do you think this zombie family exists because you believe deep down that just like your family, they're falling apart?
Oh my god, there's some fucking hair all over. Oh. It's canon since the story takes place in between the... Wait, oh, I remember... Oh, the Matrix thing. So it takes place in between the intro of Jax 2 and when you take control of Jack. Damn. Matrix there is canon? Holy shit. I was definitely starting to work on different body types for my characters. Which is good, because I definitely had same body syndrome. Slowly getting the hang of weird leg positions, but not yet. Not yet. I was getting there though. I think there was not much interesting here. There's a lot of garbage in this book. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Oh, my nose. My nose is so itchy.
Did you just cast a spell on me?
No.
You said itchy, itchy nose, and my nose just got itchy.
Oh. I'm quickly skimming through this. But not much interesting stuff. This one's cute though. Definitely no beach ball boobies here. I was working on my boobies. Very cute. Very lovely. Oh, we have an auto mod. What happened? What happened? Oh, it's because you probably set a website. It's probably fine. Let's see, was there anything else? And the rest of the book is pretty much garbage. Okay.
Emily?
Yeah.
I may not be 5 years old, but for some reason I have the most intense desire to boil some milk, drink it, and go to sleep.
Damn.
But I don't have any milk, I only have tea.
Oh no. Oh, I cannot show this. This has my name on it. What the fuck? So I made a bunch of this is the folder of Marley makes a lot of random ass comics. So this is like really old. This is like this folder starts from like old to new again. So we're basically restarting like the chronological order. Let's see. It's the website I remembered where you were talking about. Oh, yeah. No, it's probably fine. It probably thought you were like a bot that throws in one of those random links. Because they do that too. They break up the link. So that's probably why it got auto-modded. Do we get to see the rest of the record at some point? Wait, what do you mean? Don't have any milk for your tea, Andy. No, he doesn't. My art was so inconsistent here because I would have... Okay, why can I not get it out? My god. Because like I would have this cute front view of the cat, but then I wanted to do a different pose and it would turn into absolute fucking shite. As in, it's not as cute as it is here, but then again, this is also like... Again, this shows no shoulders, no hips, No nothing. No titties. We're not going through all the like comics, but also this is in Dutch. You can't even read this. And then we have, I think this was inspired by some kind of Trolls series that I was really into when I was younger. Because I recognize this one. I recognize this one. Looks very much like a troll character. A Trolls character. And of course I called it Friends Forever! With a 4 because I'm a millennial. And I'm cool like that. Also, I made Pinkie Pie. I didn't even watch My Little Pony. Seeing art evolve is kind of something I like seeing as a thing. Oh, I mean... The rest of the record is basically... I'd say the end of what we just saw is some of the last traditional art before I went digital. And my digital art, it's stagnated for a very long time. I can try and find, like, once we're done with this folder, because this is the last one. I wanted to show this one because this shows, like, these are all comics. These are all fucking comics. I wanted to show the amount of comics that I have started also and never finished. These are all random things, including some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because I also really liked Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because I liked playing as a Pokemon instead of as a trainer. Damn, look at this. That's a cool front. Still Dutch though, can't read it. It's very cringe. Video games, mostly RE video games, but it's nice seeing elsewhere. Would have said Misty from Pokemon. Wait, for which one? Which one? Oh, with the... You mean the first one? I love how this one basically has Lucario in it. I was also very organized. I'm so proud of my younger self. This is Lucario. This is just Lucario and some kind of furry character. I don't remember. I think that is the main character that like transforms into a furry. And then we also have Monster. Because I was cool like that. Is it still in English? Or is it still in Dutch? It's still in Dutch. Look at that.
Hey Marley.
Yeah.
My plagued brain
Dragon
has come back. I remembered something horrible from an age long past.
Oh.
Pen pineapple apple pen.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is getting actually good. Like what you call it? Panel wise. Like there's some zoom in on the environment. The character going through the environment, and then also I really like this panel. You can't read what it says. I mean, you can if you're Dutch. But like, I love the face. I love like the half chibi that's like... She's asking like, so, where you going? But like, this is pretty good. Like, look at this. Look at the flower. Damn. This is like halfway through everything. This is halfway through the timeline. We're getting somewhere. That is actually a pretty decent pose. I need to show that. We can do a different stream where we go through some of the some of the comics. Look at these poses. These are becoming some pretty decent poses. Also, thank you, Past Me, for letting me know how to read a comic, I guess. Like, this is getting somewhere. Like, the next pages too. I'm looking back at this and I'm like, yeah, this is becoming, like, I'm working on some perspective here and it's actually working out. The pinky is as long as the motherfucking index finger, but we're gonna forget about that. So I'm not showing all the comics because they're in one of they're mostly all of them are in that horrible like that plastic folder thing and they're impossible to get back in. And I have so many. But like, look at this. This is some. Oh no, the fucking paper is ripped. Fuck me. I was working on some environments and like characters going through environments. That's some good stuff. But that's the end of it for this one. Then we go to Dragon Force. Because dragons are cool. But also I did not draw dragons that much, so it looks kinda weird. But I was really into Spyro as well at some point. I had some of the Spyro games. This is English though. This is English finally. That's some good stuff. But not the dragons. Not the dragons. The Spyro dragons are cool. My dragons were kind of scrawny looking. Also getting some action scene. Like it's just running, but still like also saving the cat and like, you know, getting there. Let me show you guys this one because this is getting somewhere. Like, look, I'm drawing them from different perspectives as well. Like, holy shit! Past me, man. I have to admit, I'm looking through all of this, and I looked through a part of it to skim through what I wanted to show and what I need to filter out, to, like, not make it too long and filled with garbage. Because like, there's also just a lot of like scribbled on pages that never got anything interesting on them. Like literally me just never finishing even like the idea of a character. But I'm looking through all of this now and I'm like, I forgot how much work Past Me has put into all of this. I think there's another one, there's like another start of me making another one of those like handmade manga books. Like, Past Me puts so much effort in everything. And these chibis are fucking adorable. Look at that. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch in the head pad.
You know, I just want to say, and not just towards you, towards everyone else in the audience, it's so easy to hate yourself when you forget about all the effort you've put into everything that you've made and all the cool things you've done throughout your life.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of just forget how cool and awesome of a person you truly are.
Damn, look at this. Damn. Like, let me try and show the. I can't show the full page, but that's good. Sure, it's a mess because it's a sketch, but like there's impact effects. There's a decent perspective. The anatomy is decent. The side profile was getting better. It was definitely not great. I was definitely struggling with it, but damn. Also, let me hydrate. Let me see if there's an interesting second page. I don't know why it's called High School Project.
Why is it called high school when I'm not getting high at school?
No, right? This is getting so cute. Damn. I'm trying to hold it so like the light doesn't glare on the plastic. It's easy to get into habits that might not necessarily be for the better too. That too. Look at this. Oh shit. Fucking glare. This is kind of funny. Damn. Past me. You did good, man. You did so good working on all this stuff. Holy shit.
Jesus, you okay?
Yeah, that was just the folder closing. I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay. That was most of the art that I wanted to show. If you want to continue with like old art, I would have to go further digitally, but I am not prepared for that. Definitely not. There's definitely between like the last traditional art and like the old art that I have now, there's definitely let's see. There's like 5 years missing, give or take. Because like it's all on the Cintiq, I think. My old Cintiq. And my old computer. Like not this computer. The older computer. That actually starts up. So we could. The music is done again. But I can try and see if I can find some old art. Like the oldest art that I have now on my computer is let's see. You are from, let's see, 2020. Okay, this one's from 2020. Let me open it real quick. Character design wise, okay, let me make her a little smaller. I'd say this is going towards the style that I wanted, that I'm currently happy with. But like this definitely, in my eyes, it still needs some work, but it's not bad. It is just not like line work wise. It's not where I am now, for example.
Beautiful.
So beautiful. But like she's got a cute design. She's like in a weird, not a weird perspective, but like there's an interesting perspective going on. The legs, the position, the legs are in like a weirder position than I would have drawn when I was younger, and it doesn't look off. The color combination is a cute one, I'd say, and like There's nothing where I would scream like, oh my god, this is so off, like anatomy wise. Like this is pretty cute. Love your work, old and new. Oh, thank you. I am very embarrassed showing the old art, I'm not gonna lie. Like holy shit, there's some old stuff in there.
If it makes you feel any better, I see only things to be proud of here.
I am proud of it. Just like I said, this got me where I am now, because compare this to, let's see. Let me see. I cannot show everything yet because I have not uploaded everything yet, but like let's take the Zompops for example. Let's see, is this the right one? Okay, this is front facing. No, she's missing some. Wait, she's missing something. She's missing like. Were you? You were the sketch, I think. Okay, that's okay though. But like line work wise, this goes a little bit more. I have to zoom in because otherwise you can't really see what I'm talking about. But like line work wise, this is where I wanted to go. Like it's still, I'm still working on stuff, but like sometimes more weight in the line art in some places and a little bit less in some others. You know, especially like look at the boobs. I don't want to focus on the boobs because they're boobs, but like look at the boobs. And like look how it goes from like a quite an intense shadow from like the top where they start to squeeze together to like almost a non-existent line where they are like very intensely touching, and then going back to like a darker shade or a thicker line to show like the shade work on the bottom of the boobs where they're like making a shadow where they're like sort of parting and the shirt like comes into play. You know what I mean? Things like that. And also she's just fucking adorable. Holy shit. Is there more art that I can show right now?
Emily.
This one's safe for work, I think. Yeah.
Once again, you've said look at the boobs and instantly stop everything I'm doing to click on the stream and look.
This one's safe for work as well. Like, damn. This is with a different brush. This is with a slightly slanted brush, so sometimes I just like to work with this one because it makes it easier to make some very flat line art compared to some thicker line art. I don't know. Sometimes I work with two brushes and it depends on my mood, honestly. But like, this is some like this too, like the thigh. Oh, the shading on this one. Oh, the anatomy wise, it's some good shading. Vex, for the follow. Thank you for the hydrate. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh. That was not Zombie Pop Marley, but that was Zombie Popper Sour Drop. Neuron activation. Doing good. Very doing good. Nice. I'm doing pretty decent myself too. We've been going through some old art, which has been very interesting, if I say so myself. I wanted to show more. I'm not sure if I can show that because it might be considered naked. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna risk it. And also the other stuff that I want to show, I can't show yet because I haven't shown it on Patreon yet. And it's part of the rebrand, but it's really fucking good art. And he can confirm. It's really fucking good.
It was. Is it the one that was so good? Is now the reason I'm at 11:54 p.m. making a backrooms level?
Yeah, like the new
Yes,
reference
it is
sheet
that
from
good.
Marley and Mavis.
I feel like Marley made that art and I looked at it like, you too can be an artist. And then the alt-might music started playing.
Oh yeah. Oh. How's it going? What are you working on right now?
Oh, me.
Oh.
Me. Yeah?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you. I have nothing else to show. I just have this empty piece of paper. So I think I'm gonna turn off the hand cam for everybody that is watching the hand cam at the moment. See you later. Bye bye. Was nice seeing you. Where's the camo thing? Turn it off. God damn it. Okay.
I thought you were in the rating chat. I finished the inside of the classroom. It looks extremely bland, and honestly, I feel like I'm just tired at the moment. I didn't even bother. I wanted to do a thing. It didn't work out, so I did it through the butt.
Through the butt?
But hey, it looks semi-okay.
Let me see.
Sure, give me a sec.
Ugh. No, the hand disappeared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I want to make the classroom more messy after I had the scene of lighting.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't give that same vibe from the picture, and that makes me very upset.
Hmm.
It looks very symmetrical, by the way, and that's what I don't like.
Do you know that we as humans, or you as humans, because I only have partial human DNA, are actually like evolutionary wise and like sexual wise, because those two are like connected as well. We are off put by things that are like super symmetrical, like faces. Like if something is super symmetrical, it often starts to give off those uncanny valley vibes, if I remember correctly. What did you clip? Oh,
That was a nice clip. That is a very nice clip.
oh, that's a good one indeed. I love it. I love it. I think that was it. That was almost 3 hours of art though. Holy shit. Damn. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I hope it was funny. And whatever you do with what you have just saw is up to you. Are you just gonna laugh at it and be like, haha, Marley's art is silly? Then that's okay. Are you gonna use it as motivation? That is also okay. Are you just gonna listen to me for entertainment? That's also okay. Whatever floats your boat, as long as you don't make it drown. In the meantime, I'm turning off my laptop because I was secretly using my laptop as a battery for my phone. That's why the cable was there. And I don't want to forget to turn it off. There. Okay. You're just so clippable, Marley. The clips just make themselves. Oh my god, I'm so funny. Perfection does not exist. The only way to achieve it is with imperfections. That is often why his sketches also feel very nice. Okay.
You know what I thought once?
Hmm?
Perfection makes absolutely no freaking sense.
Does it?
Sorry, needed a second. Think about it this way, right? Someone makes the perfect food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Question, what is the limit of how perfect it is? Is it so good that it cures your depression? Is it so good that it cures any illness? Is it so good that it transcends the knowledge of humankind and explodes the brain, it having been the unknown by us humans best outcome?
what is the defined limit of perfection?
That is a good question. It should be different for everyone else, I guess. Right?
Thing is, perfection is kind of, I think, linked to infinity, because just like infinity, the more you think about it, the more things you can attribute to it. Like, oh, I guess technically, if you could argue that it would be the limit of perfection, that is what it is. It is based on our concept of what perfect is, and as you know, concept and reality are two very different things.
That's fair, that's fair.
So if you're chasing for perfection, you can also chase a vampire boyfriend, because Twilight is also fiction.
Does that mean I can finally get my husband for real?
I mean,
I can finally get Tana.
I wanted to ask, can you be perfect? But no, I believe you can do it. I believe in you.
That's the spirit.
Luck sheep trip in SCP. Someone asked the vending machine for da perfect drink, and they ended up alt
Go
plus
bang that
F4
robot,
cause they were
man.
never get to experience something like that, or something like that was that part of the story.
Wait. SCP, someone asked the vending machine for the perfect drink.
Damn, you're
Oh.
big.
Damn, I did not know that was part of the SCP, Alex. Big brain.
Game I came across at some point?
No.
Anomalous coffee machine.
No what?
To anyone who knows what I'm talking about. Alright, so it is a game in which there's an operator. You type in any word that's based on SCP, the thingy that was said now. Okay, so in the SCP world, there's this coffee machine that you can type in any word and it'll give you the liquid version of that, right?
Okay.
There's a game someone made on itch.io, I think, called Anomalous Coffee Machine, in which you type a word, you make a drink, and you give it to a fictional drawn lady. And it has a whole bunch of different versions, some extremely terrifying, some hot and sexy, and some have sex scenes.
What? I need to know more.
That is indeed a porn game.
I need that. Give me the name of that one.
Sure. But I will warn you, there's a lot of nightmare fuel.
Oh.
Some are genuinely terrifying.
Within the porn?
I don't think so.
Let's see. I mean, I did say it. Art made me feel a little bad about mine and give me the want to improve mine. Must use this to be better out of spite? Maybe, yes. I mean, if that what makes you going, by all means. But most importantly, enjoy your own art. You know? If that means you're starting to make more art to be better than me, then by all means do it. There's a decent chance that you're getting at my level at an earlier age, and then when you're my age, you're a lot better than me. Because I was really late with art. Like I drew a lot for a long time. But also I was very slow with my improvements. Yeah, if you want to show your art on the Discord, by all means do it. If you have some questions about it, throw it in art discussion. We can talk about it. I mean, maybe not directly after stream, but I will definitely answer tomorrow. Maybe I can find some artwork and like show how I used to draw and how I started improving. I don't know. I will have to look through the box some more. Oh, I can't focus. All I see is bouncy Tamagotchi. Indeed. And then I heard porn. Alex fleeing now. Bye bye. Bye, Alex. Talk to you later. Okay. I think I'm gonna raid out here because I have nothing else to show. So let's see who's online. And we're gonna send our support over. I don't know, I'm like the master of self-sabotage. So was I. That's like that's what I said. That's what I said. Like somewhere at the end where I was like, I forgot how much effort I sometimes put into art, and how long I was like focusing on nothing but just drawing random characters, drawing my characters in a standard pose, and that was it. Like there was no story behind it. There was just some scribbles. I have thousands of scribbles. And that's outside of digital stuff, because with digital stuff, it was even easier to start a file, have hundreds of layers in there, and constantly start like a new sketch over and over and over, and just never have that file see the light of day. Olga, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Another fellow artist, if you guys haven't checked her out yet. Check out, oh, that is caps lock. Check out Olga Okami. Absolute bean. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Unfortunately, you did come at the end. I was about to check who was online to raid out. So if you were online, there was a good chance I would have raided you. But we were showing, I was showing a whole bunch of old art, like going from end elementary school to like end middle school, begin college. I'm not sure which, but yeah, some of them, like the very end was like begin college. For those who came along, welcome to the stream. My name is Marley Gremlin. I'm a Venus flytrap alien VTuber. Go grab a snacky, hydrate yourself, go to the toilet, or if you need to take a rest, please do so. We like you being here, but we like it even more if you take care of yourself.
Hey, Marley.
How was the stream though? How was the stream? What's up, Edney?
I wanted to say on the topic of self-sabotage, I feel like I've done that to myself a whole bunch, and I've never, and I mean never in my life, met anyone more competent and spiteful towards someone than I was to myself. But at some point I stopped and I came to the realization, there's nothing anyone can ever do that will outperform what I did to myself. You cannot stop me. Even I tried and I was good at it and I didn't succeed. You sure as hell ain't gonna.
Damn. Last popped in as a new Space Grammy. Welcome to the community. And also Xenon. This is very ironic, by the way. Xenon was the name of that white and red fox girl character that I was drawing over and over and over again. She was literally called Xenon. I know you're stuck in ads. Okay, I will wait to answer. I should have postponed the ads. I didn't notice. I'm so sorry. We played Strange and Antiquities with why does that word look familiar but also doesn't? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It was fun, but I was yapping too much and barely had any progress. That's fair. I sometimes start up a game and I'm like yapping for an hour. Oh yeah, how about we start playing that game then? Oy, oy. Oh my god. I gotta wait till everybody's out of ads. Pronounced antiquities? Antiquities? Antiquities. 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 Blame Slavs, sneezing, autism, and allergies. No particular order. Not the autistic, allergic, sneezing Slavic people. Oh my god. Those are the best. It had been our fault. We caused a lot of yapping towards the end. I mean, sometimes you just want to have a cozy yap, you know? Sometimes you need that with your community, and that's okay. That's okay. Oh, my back though. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Damn, dude.
I'm getting old.
That was the cherry on the cake.
Oh, and shrimp. You're back from ads. Welcome, welcome. I wanted to say yes. I did make this model myself. I did it. I did it all by myself. Now I'm gonna eat your brain cells. Nom, 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 nom. I also made the other ones. Actually, I made all my own art. All my own art. I rigged all my own models. Double ads? Holy shit. Twitch, what the heck? I have no brain cells left. I'm going hungry. Also, I have a space helmet.
I really do hear that distant slurping.
Maybe.
That is Twitch sucking out the life out of people for a few more coins.
No, Twitch, stop it. Stop sucking my community. Speaking of shit and farts, I also have a little poopy. Don't ask me why. It just exists. Oh. I don't have any more old art to show, but I can show my the stick legs. Yeah, stick legs. Also very stretchy in this form. This used to not be the main character of the main model, but I've been liking this model so much. It's basically been the main. But we have others as well. I can't show any old art anymore because I've turned off the hand cam, but I can show the other models. Yeah. And this one also has a toggle for Mavis, which is my angry alternate form. This one and the Tamagotchi one that you saw before, those two are my favorites. Very colorful, very stylized. I do take commissions actually. I'm currently working on a commission for somebody for a Hollow Knight model. I have a VGen for commissions, but you can also just hit me up on Discord if you have like specific questions for something, or if you just don't want to work through VGen, that's also okay. Let's see. And then we have the older model that came before this one, before it became more stylized, which I think is this one. What's up, Andy?
What you gonna do with them big fat thighs? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. And oh my god, the titty jiggles on this one. Jesus fucking Christ. Titty jiggles.
That is a lot of jelly.
Jeez, I forgot how intense this one was with the jiggle. Damn. Like we have the thigh jiggle, but we also have like the titty jiggle. And this one has different outfits. Oh, don't take that off.
You know how characters in animated series like land from an extremely high, what's it called, distance height?
Oh god, I forgot all the button combinations. I think we were on this one. Take my money. Yeah, just hit me up. Just hit me up on VGen or hit me up on Discord. I've been doing commissions before I was on VGen, and if you want some references of my artwork, I guess my Blue Sky is a good example, or just the VGen if you can see like, but there's like, not all my artwork is on there. Actually, I should put this Tamagotchi model still on there. The Tamagotchi model is not on VGen yet. I've only recently been verified and I had like the max amount of services that I could put on there. But yeah, most of the time I'm open. What's up, Andy?
Do you know those characters that land from big heights in animated series? I like to imagine that your character would just land from a great height and your boobies would go boing and very slowly stabilize.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, I haven't shown the Hollow Knight. Where's my Hollow Knight model? My Hollow Knight model is not on here.
Alrighty, I'm getting super mega sleepy, so I'll be stepping out.
Yeah, okay.
I sent you the extremely small update that I have with this classroom that I made.
Sweet.
And I will a little bit later send you some screenshots from the Steam page of that one game that I mentioned.
Okay.
I have forgotten how much nightmare fuel it is, like actual genuine nightmare fuel.
This is no, it's not streamable because that's porn.
Way not streamable.
Not streamable, noted.
Alright, have a good one. Take care.
Good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Of course, of course.
Okay, let me. Okay. Stream's still going for a little bit. I was about to raid out, but I was showing some of my models. Because some people came in and they were asking if I made them myself. And I did. I made it all by myself. Not all my models are on the new computer apparently though. I'm missing my Hollow Knight model at least. Like what the heck. Okay. Let me see who's online so we can send our support over as well. Let's see. Ooh, I see something. Inka's playing Yap Yap. Inka's super cute and Yap Yap is super fun. Thwip shot. Popped in as a new Space Grammy as well. Welcome to the community. Welcome. Let me see. I'm gonna give you guys the raid message if you want to come along and you want to say something and you don't know what. I do hope you come along because we love supporting other streamers here as well. And for those who just asked, if you want to commission me, hop into either the Discord and hit me up there, or look me up on VGen, where you can commission me for specific. I mean, there's a lot of things you can commission me for. Just not everything is on VGen yet. I recently got verified and I still need to update a bunch of services up there. Thank you all so much for hanging out and looking at my my cringy ass art from like, what was it? 2000s, the 2010s. Man, that was some old stuff, but it was fun. It was fun seeing it and it was definitely interesting to see. It was, especially now that I went through everything like step by step. It was interesting to see that there was a definite like, it was slow, but there was a definite improvement over time as I was working on specific parts of like anatomy that I had trouble with. For now, I've started the countdown and I will say thank you all for coming to the stream today. Tomorrow we will be online with Yap Yap as well, and this time it's for the community to join as well. So if you want to join in, be sure to let me know in the Discord. I'll probably also ask in the collab discussion channel, just to make sure that I know how many people want to join and if we maybe have to like switch around some people. For now, grab a snacky, hydrate yourself, and keep in mind you are important and you are loved, no matter where you are on this godforsaken globe of dirt floating through space. I will be sending you guys over to Siren Inka, who is now also playing Yap Yap. And that's it. I'm hopping off and I'm going to hang out a bit and stream and then go to bed. Sleep tight. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.